Welcome, everyone. I'm excited to kick off today's presentation with an overview of drainage systems. Today's topic is Overview of Drainage Systems, and we'll be exploring how these systems work, their importance, and the different types used in various settings. So, in the next few slides, we'll cover the fundamental concepts, key components, and best practices in drainage. Let's get started. Let's take a look at the contents of this chapter. Here, we're focusing on drainage, which is a crucial aspect of India's geography and environment. We'll explore different types of rivers and their significance, starting with the peninsular rivers. These rivers are primarily fed by rainfall and have a distinct flow pattern compared to Himalayan rivers. Moving on, we'll examine the drainage systems in India as a whole, understanding how these rivers shape the landscape. Then, we'll delve into the Himalayan rivers, which are known for their long, perennial flow and are vital for agriculture and hydroelectric power. Next, we'll look at the Brahmaputra River, one of the major rivers originating from the Himalayas, and its role in the region. The Tapti River will also be discussed. It's a key peninsular river that flows westward into the Arabian Sea. We'll also cover the Godavari River, often called the Ganges of the South, due to its importance in southern India. Additionally, we'll explore the benefits of rivers, such as providing water for irrigation, supporting biodiversity, and contributing to economy and transportation. Finally, the Mahanadi Basin is an important drainage area with a rich ecological and economic significance. All these points are interconnected and help us understand how India's drainage system supports both the environment and human activity. Welcome to Chapter 3, where we'll be diving into the topic of drainage. In this section, I want to highlight how crucial proper drainage is for maintaining the integrity and safety of any construction or land development project. We'll explore the key concepts behind effective drainage systems, including how they prevent water accumulation that can cause damage or instability. It's important to understand that drainage isn't just about directing water away. It's about designing systems that work efficiently under various conditions, helping to protect foundations, roads, and other structures. As we go through this chapter, keep in mind that good drainage is a fundamental part of sustainable and resilient infrastructure. It connects directly to the overall theme of building safe, durable, and environmentally responsible projects. So, let's look at the different methods and considerations involved in achieving optimal drainage solutions. Let's start by looking at the term drainage. When we talk about drainage in this context, we're referring to the entire river system of a particular area. Essentially, it's the network of rivers and streams that collect and carry away water from the land. Now, an important concept here is the drainage basin. This is the area of land that is drained by a single river system. Think of it as the land area that feeds water into that specific river and its tributaries. Understanding drainage and drainage basins is crucial because they influence landforms, ecosystems, and even human activities like agriculture and urban planning. Throughout this presentation, we'll see how these systems shape the physical landscape and impact the environment. Let's take a closer look at these images. As you can see, they serve as visual representations of the key concepts we've been discussing. Visuals are powerful because they help us grasp complex ideas more quickly and make the information more memorable. In this slide, the images highlight the main points and emphasize how these concepts connect to the overall theme of the presentation. By incorporating visuals thoughtfully, we can enhance understanding and keep the audience engaged. Remember, the goal is to use images not just as decoration, but as tools to reinforce our message and make it more impactful. Now let's move on to Slide 6, which focuses on drainage systems in India. As we explore this topic, it's important to understand that drainage systems are a crucial part of urban and rural infrastructure. They help manage water, prevent flooding, and maintain sanitation. In India, drainage systems vary widely across regions due to diverse geographical and climatic conditions. In many urban areas, you'll find well-developed drainage networks designed to handle heavy monsoon rains, but still, challenges remain, especially in rapidly growing cities where infrastructure struggles to keep up. Rural areas, on the other hand, often rely on simpler, sometimes outdated systems, which can lead to issues like water stagnation and health problems. Highlighting these differences is key because it connects to the overall theme of infrastructure development and its impact on public health and environmental sustainability. Effective drainage is not just about removing water. It's about creating resilient systems that support the well-being of communities and the environment. So, understanding the state of drainage systems across India gives us insight into broader development challenges and opportunities. Let's take a closer look at the drainage systems in India. The drainage system of any region is largely influenced by its relief features, and India is no exception. The shape and features of the land play a crucial role in how water flows across the country. Because of this, we can broadly categorize Indian rivers into two main groups. First, we have the Himalayan rivers, which originate from the Himalayan mountain range and are known for their long courses and heavy sediment load. These rivers are vital for northern India and are characterized by their youthful, energetic flow. Second, there are the peninsular rivers, which are largely dependent on the terrain of the Indian peninsula. These rivers generally have shorter courses, flow towards the Arabian Sea or the Bay of Bengal, and are more mature in their development. Understanding these two groups helps us grasp how water moves across different parts of India and highlights the importance of the country's diverse relief features. This division also ties into the broader theme of how geography shapes natural systems in India. Now, let's look at the key differences between Himalayan rivers and peninsular rivers. First, Himalayan rivers originate from glaciers, which means they are fed by snow and ice melt high in the mountains. In contrast, peninsular rivers originate from the plateaus, primarily from rainfall and underground sources. Next, the catchment area of Himalayan rivers is very large, covering extensive regions, whereas peninsular rivers typically have smaller catchment areas. This larger catchment area influences the volume of water these rivers carry. Himalayan rivers are engaged in high erosion activity because of their steep gradients and the constant flow of melting glaciers, leading to the formation of deep valleys. On the other hand, peninsular rivers experience low erosion activity due to their gentler slopes and slower flow. In terms of usefulness, Himalayan rivers are very important for irrigation, as they carry a large volume of water throughout the year, especially the perennial rivers like the Indus and Ganga. Conversely, peninsular rivers are not as useful in irrigation because many of them are non-perennial, meaning they do not flow all year round. Examples include the Godavari and Nirmada, which are vital but have seasonal flow patterns. So, in summary, the key differences revolve around their origin, catchment size, erosion activity, and utility in irrigation. Understanding these distinctions helps us appreciate how these rivers shape the geography and agriculture of India. Now, moving on to slide 9, which focuses on images. As you can see here, images play a crucial role in enhancing our understanding of the key concepts we've discussed so far. They help us visualize complex ideas, making them easier to grasp and remember. By using relevant and impactful visuals, we can better communicate our message and keep the audience engaged. Throughout this presentation, you'll notice how carefully selected images support the overall theme and reinforce the points we're making. Remember, a well-chosen image can often say more than words alone, making it a powerful tool in effective communication. Now, on this slide, we're focusing on the images. These visuals are more than just decorations. They serve as powerful tools to reinforce the key points we've discussed. Images can help us quickly grasp complex concepts and make the information more memorable. As you look at these visuals, notice how they illustrate the main ideas and connect to the overall theme of the presentation. They provide context and can even evoke emotions that deepen our understanding. Remember, well-chosen images can make a significant impact, helping us communicate more effectively and engage our audience. Let's take a closer look at the Himalayan rivers. These rivers are incredibly vital not just for the region, but for the entire subcontinent. They originate in the Himalayas, which are some of the highest and most rugged mountains in the world. As they flow down, these rivers carve out deep valleys and support diverse ecosystems. They also provide essential water resources for millions of people living in India, Nepal, Bhutan, and Bangladesh. The Himalayan rivers are characterized by their long courses and the snowmelt that feeds them, making their flow seasonal but vital. Understanding these rivers helps us appreciate how they shape the geography, culture, and economies of the region, reinforcing the overall theme of how natural features influence human life. Let's talk about the introduction. The Ganges, the Brahmaputra, and the Indus are collectively known as the Himalayan rivers. These three rivers are incredibly important, not just geographically, but culturally and economically as well. They all originate from the Himalayan region and flow through different parts of South Asia, supporting millions of lives along their banks. Understanding these rivers helps us grasp the broader picture of the region's geography, their vital role in agriculture, and their significance in shaping civilizations. So, these rivers are more than just water bodies. They are the lifelines of South Asia, connecting the mountains to the plains and beyond. Let's take a closer look at the Indus River. It originates in Tibet, near the sacred Lake Manasaravar, which is considered its source. From there, it travels a long way, approximately 2,900 kilometers, making it one of the major rivers in the region. Along its course, the Indus is fed by several important tributaries, including the Chenab, Sutlej, Jhelum, Ravi, and Beas rivers. These tributaries significantly contribute to its flow and regional importance. Now, an important aspect to mention is the Indus Water Treaty signed in 1960. This treaty is a key agreement between India and Pakistan, designed to share the waters of the Indus and its tributaries fairly and peacefully. It highlights how critical water management and cooperation are in this region, especially given the river's vital role for agriculture, industry, and daily life. In essence, understanding the Indus River, from its source to its tributaries and the treaty that governs its use, helps us appreciate its significance in shaping the history, environment, and geopolitics of South Asia. Let's take a moment to look at these images. They really help illustrate some key points we've been discussing. As you can see, visuals like these are powerful because they bring concepts to life and make complex ideas more understandable. They also help us connect the dots between theory and real-world application. Throughout this presentation, we've emphasized the importance of clear communication and visual aids in enhancing understanding. So these images are not just for decoration. They reinforce the overall message and make it more memorable. Keep in mind, effective use of visuals can be a game changer in how we share information and engage our audience. Let's take a closer look at the Indus River flow. The flow of the Indus River has been central to the development of the civilizations that thrived in this region. Its seasonal variations, with high flows during the monsoon season and lower flows in the dry months, greatly influenced agriculture, settlement patterns, and trade. Understanding these flow patterns helps us grasp how ancient societies managed water resources and adapted to their environment. This river's behavior is not just a natural phenomenon. It's a key factor that shaped the cultural and economic landscape of the region. Connecting this to our overall theme, it highlights how natural waterways like the Indus have been vital in shaping human history and societal development. Let's take a closer look at the Ganges River system. The Ganges is actually the largest river in the Indian subcontinent, which makes it incredibly significant for the region. It flows eastward through the Gangetic Plain, a fertile area in northern India that's vital for agriculture and communities. From there, it continues into Bangladesh, playing a crucial role in the lives of millions. The river stretches about 2,500 kilometers, making it one of the major water sources in South Asia. It all begins high up in the Himalayas, specifically in the Gangotri Glacier, which feeds the river and sustains its flow. Understanding the Ganges is key to appreciating how water shapes the environment, culture, and economy of this vast region. The total length of the Ganges River is about 2,510 kilometers, or roughly 1,560 miles, making it one of the longest and most significant rivers in India. When we talk about its depth, the average is around 52 feet, but at its deepest points, it can reach up to 100 feet. This depth allows the river to support a vast array of life and transportation routes. The Ganges originates at the foot of the Gangotri Glacier, specifically at Gaumuk, which is situated at an elevation of about 3,892 meters. This high-altitude source feeds the river with pristine, glacial water, emphasizing its importance in the region's ecology and spirituality. The Ganges drains an extensive area, covering approximately 1 million square kilometers. This vast basin not only supports millions of people, but also sustains countless ecosystems. Several major tributaries contribute to its flow, including rivers like the Yamuna, Son, Kosi, Gandak, Gomati, Gaghara, and Bhagirathi, among others. These tributaries enrich the Ganges, making it a vital water source for agriculture, industry, and daily life. Along the banks of the Ganges, you'll find some of India's most historic and culturally significant cities, such as Kanpur, Allahabad, Varanasi, Patna, and Buxar. These cities are not only centers of commerce and population, but also hold deep spiritual significance for millions who consider the river sacred. Overall, the Ganges River is more than just a water body. It's a lifeline that shapes the ecology, economy, and spirituality of northern India. Gangetic dolphin. Now, this might sound a bit unusual, but it's actually a fascinating concept. The term gangetic relates to the idea of being highly energetic or perhaps even hyperactive in some contexts. When we talk about gangetic dolphins, we're exploring how certain dolphin species display incredible agility and intelligence that set them apart. These dolphins are known for their playful behavior, quick movements, and social interactions, which all contribute to their overall adaptability in their environments. Recognizing these traits helps us appreciate the complexity of marine life and the importance of preserving these intelligent creatures. It also ties into our broader theme of understanding animal behavior and the role of evolutionary adaptations in survival and communication. So, in essence, the gangetic dolphin exemplifies the remarkable capabilities of marine mammals and their dynamic interactions within their ecosystems. The Ganga River is truly one of the most significant water bodies in India, stretching over 2,500 kilometers. It begins its journey high up in the Himalayas, where it originates, and then flows down into the plains at a place called Haridwar. This transition from mountain to plain is quite remarkable because it marks the start of its vast journey through northern India. As it moves further south, the Ganges basin becomes the largest among Indian rivers, supporting millions of lives and diverse ecosystems. Along its course, it is joined by several important tributaries like the Yamuna, Son, Kosi, and Gandak. These tributaries contribute to the river's volume and are vital for agriculture, drinking water, and industry in the region. When the Ganga meets the Brahmaputra River in Bangladesh, it is known as the Meghna. This confluence is crucial because it leads to the formation of the Sundarban Delta, which is the largest delta in the world. The delta itself is a complex, lush network of waterways, mangroves, and islands, and it plays a key role in the ecology and economy of the region. Additionally, the Ganga's journey from the Himalayas to the Bay of Bengal highlights its importance not just as a water source, but also as a cultural and spiritual symbol for millions of people. Its vast basin, extensive tributaries, and the massive delta it creates are all critical features that make the Ganga a truly remarkable river system. Let's take a closer look at the Brahmaputra River. This river is one of the major water bodies in this region, and it plays a crucial role in the environment and local communities. The Brahmaputra originates in the Tibetan Himalayas, and its name means son of Brahma, highlighting its cultural significance. It flows across Tibet, India, and Bangladesh, covering a vast and diverse landscape. The river is not only vital for irrigation and agriculture, but also supports rich biodiversity and provides livelihoods for millions. Its course is characterized by wide, dynamic channels, especially during the monsoon season when the water volume increases dramatically. Understanding the Brahmaputra helps us appreciate how rivers shape civilizations, influence ecosystems, and impact regional development. This connects to our overall theme of exploring key water bodies that sustain life and drive economies. Let's take a closer look at the Brahmaputra River. This mighty river is one of the major waterways in the region. It originates from the Tibetan Plateau and flows through China, India, and Bangladesh, covering a vast and diverse area. The Brahmaputra is essential not only for its role in supporting agriculture and providing water for millions of people, but also for its ecological significance. It creates a rich biodiversity corridor and sustains numerous communities along its banks. When we consider the broader theme of regional interconnectedness and environmental importance, the Brahmaputra stands out as a vital artery that links different cultures and ecosystems. Recognizing its significance helps us appreciate the complex web of natural and human systems that shape the landscape. Let's start with the Brahmaputra River, which has quite an interesting origin. It begins in Tibet, specifically east of Manasaravar Lake. From there, it flows eastward, running parallel to the mighty Himalayas. This region is quite fascinating because the river maintains a steady course alongside these towering mountains. Now, a key point here is what happens when the river reaches a place called Namcha Barwa. At this point, the river makes a dramatic turn, what we call a U-turn, and then it enters India. It does so through a gorge in Arunachal Pradesh. This geographical feature is really important because it marks the transition of the river from Tibet into Indian territory. Understanding this flow and the river's path helps us see how the Brahmaputra is vital not just geographically, but also for the regions it traverses, connecting Tibet, India, and beyond. Let's take a closer look at the peninsular river system. These rivers are primarily located on the Deccan Plateau and are characterized by their seasonal flow patterns. Many of them originate in the Western Ghats and flow eastward toward the Bay of Bengal. A key point to remember is that these rivers are usually rain-fed, so their flow varies significantly with the monsoon season. This seasonal nature directly impacts agriculture and water resources in the region. Some notable peninsular rivers include the Godavari, the second longest river in India, as well as the Krishna and the Mahanadi. These rivers are vital for irrigation, hydroelectricity, and supporting biodiversity. They also help connect different regions within the peninsula, shaping the cultural and economic landscape. Overall, understanding the peninsular river system is crucial because it highlights how geography influences water availability and human activity in peninsular India. It's a perfect example of how natural features shape development and resource management in our country. Let's take a closer look at the Narmada River. This river is one of the major rivers in India, flowing through the states of Madhya Pradesh, Maharashtra, and Gujarat. It's quite significant because it not only supports agriculture and local communities, but also has been the focus of major development projects like the Narmada Dam. These projects aim to provide irrigation, hydroelectric power, and water supply, which are crucial for regional growth. However, they also raise important questions about environmental impact and displacement. So, as we discuss the Narmada River, keep in mind how it exemplifies the balance between development and sustainability. It really ties into our overall theme of managing natural resources responsibly. Let's explore the origin of the Narmada River. The name Narmada in Sanskrit actually means the giver of pleasure. This is quite fitting because the river is not only vital for the region's ecology and agriculture, but also holds a special spiritual significance. Its flow has been admired and revered for centuries, symbolizing life and abundance. As we connect this to our overall theme, remember that rivers like the Narmada are more than just water bodies. They are the lifelines of the land and carry deep cultural and spiritual meanings. The name itself reminds us of the joy and prosperity that the river continues to bring to millions of people. The Narmada River, also known as the Rewa, is a significant waterway in central India. It holds the position as the fifth longest river in the entire Indian subcontinent, which is quite impressive given the size of the region. What makes it even more notable is that it is the third longest river that flows entirely within India's borders, highlighting its importance within the country's river systems. As we explore India's diverse geography and water resources, understanding the Narmada's role helps us appreciate how such rivers contribute to the environment, agriculture, and local communities. Its unique position and length make it a key part of India's natural landscape, tying into our broader discussion on water management and regional development. Today, I want to talk about the Marble Rocks, a fascinating natural wonder. These rocks are renowned for their stunning appearance and unique geological features. They were formed through a long process of erosion and mineral deposition, which gives them their smooth, polished look. The marble rocks not only showcase the beauty of natural mineral formation, but also highlight the incredible power of natural forces over time. Connecting this to our overall theme, they remind us of the importance of natural beauty and the intricate processes that shape our environment. Exploring these rocks allows us to appreciate both their aesthetic appeal and the scientific stories they tell. Deodar Falls is truly a spectacular sight to behold. It's one of those natural wonders that really captures the beauty and power of nature. As you can see, the falls cascade down a rugged cliff face, creating a stunning display of water and mist. The sound of the rushing water is both soothing and invigorating, reminding us of the incredible forces at work in our environment. This waterfall not only adds to the scenic beauty of the area, but also plays a vital role in the local ecosystem. It's a perfect example of how natural features can contribute to conservation efforts and ecotourism, aligning with our overall theme of appreciating and preserving natural wonders. Experiencing Deodar Falls firsthand offers a deeper connection to the landscape and underscores the importance of protecting these precious sites for future generations. Let's take a closer look at the Tapti River. This river is a significant waterway in India, flowing through the states of Madhya Pradesh, Maharashtra, and Gujarat. It plays a crucial role in supporting agriculture, providing water for communities, and even generating hydroelectric power. The Tapti River is also notable for its ecological importance, hosting diverse flora and fauna along its banks. Understanding this river helps us appreciate how important water resources are for regional development and sustainability. As part of the broader theme, the Tapti River exemplifies how natural water bodies sustain local economies and ecosystems, highlighting the need for responsible management and conservation. Now, let's turn our attention to the Tapti River. The Tapti, which was historically known as the Tapi River, is a significant river flowing through central India. It's quite a substantial water body with a length of about 724 kilometers, making it an important geographical feature in the region. The river ultimately drains into the Gulf of Combat, which is located along the Arabian Sea coast. The basin area of the Tapti is approximately 65,145 square kilometers, covering a large part of central India and supporting various ecosystems and communities. The river originates from the Satpura Range, which is a notable mountain range in India, serving as the source of many important rivers in the area. Connecting this to our broader theme, the Tapti River exemplifies how natural features like rivers shape the geography, economy, and culture of the regions they flow through. Its origin from the Satpura Range and its journey to the Gulf of Combat highlight the interconnectedness of India's diverse landscapes. Let's take a closer look at the Tapti River through these images. As you can see, the Tapti River flows through central India, playing a vital role in the region's ecology and economy. These photos highlight the river's natural beauty and the importance of preserving it. The river supports agriculture, provides water for communities, and sustains diverse wildlife. Understanding its significance helps us appreciate the need for sustainable management. Throughout this presentation, we've been emphasizing the importance of conserving our natural resources, and the Tapti River is a perfect example of why that matters. These images remind us of both the beauty and the responsibility we have to protect such vital waterways. Let's take a closer look at the Godavari River. This river is one of the most significant in India, often called the Dakshina Ganga or the Ganges of the South. It stretches over 1,800 kilometers, making it the second longest river in the country. The Godavari originates in the state of Maharashtra and flows eastward, passing through several states including Telangana and Andhra Pradesh before emptying into the Bay of Bengal. What makes the Godavari particularly important is not just its length, but its role in supporting agriculture, providing water for millions of people, and sustaining diverse ecosystems along its course. It's often called the lifeline of the regions it traverses, and its basin covers a vast area, making it crucial for both rural and urban communities. Throughout our overall discussion, the Godavari exemplifies how rivers are vital arteries that connect and support different facets of life, be it agriculture, industry, or cultural traditions. Its significance highlights the importance of sustainable management of water resources, which is a recurring theme in understanding how we interact with our natural environment. The Godavari River is the largest river in South India, and it plays a vital role in the region's ecology and economy. It originates at Triambakeshwar, which is located in the Nasik district of Maharashtra. From there, it travels a total length of approximately 1,465 kilometers, making it one of the major rivers in India. Out of this total, about 694 kilometers flow through Maharashtra, contributing to the state's agriculture and water needs. Then, it continues into Andhra Pradesh, where it runs for around 767 kilometers, supporting millions of people and extensive farmland. The river also passes through the Telangana region, covering about 653 kilometers, before reaching the Andhra region, where it flows for approximately 114 kilometers. Understanding the course and the length of the Godavari helps us appreciate its significance in supporting the diverse ecosystems and the livelihoods of millions across these states. It truly is a lifeline for South India, connecting various regions and fostering development along its banks. Let's take a moment to look at these images. As you can see, visuals play a crucial role in conveying complex ideas simply and effectively. They help us grasp key points quickly and make the information more memorable. Notice how each image connects to the core message of our presentation, highlighting the importance of visuals in communication and understanding. By integrating images thoughtfully, we can reinforce our concepts and engage our audience more deeply. Remember, a well-chosen image can often speak louder than words, adding clarity and impact to our overall message. Now, let's take a closer look at the Mahanadi Basin. This basin is a significant part of our overall discussion because it plays a crucial role in the region's water resources and agricultural activities. The Mahanadi River is one of the major rivers in eastern India, and its basin covers a vast area, supporting millions of people. It's important to understand how this basin functions, especially in terms of water flow, irrigation, and hydroelectric potential. As we explore this, keep in mind how it connects to the broader themes of water management and regional development. The health of the Mahanadi Basin directly impacts both local economies and ecological sustainability in the region. Let's take a closer look at the Mahanadi Basin. The Mahanadi is a major river flowing through east-central India, and it plays a vital role in the region's ecology and economy. The basin covers an area of approximately 141,600 square kilometers, making it quite extensive and important for agriculture, industry, and water supply. The river itself has a total course of about 858 kilometers, winding through diverse terrains before reaching the Bay of Bengal. Understanding the size and course of the Mahanadi helps us appreciate its significance in the overall water management and regional development efforts in this part of India. Now, moving on to this slide, which features images that help illustrate our key points. As you can see, these visuals are not just decorative, they serve to reinforce the concepts we've discussed. For example, the first image highlights the importance of visual communication in engaging audiences effectively. The second image demonstrates how data visualization can make complex information more accessible and understandable. And the third shows a real-world example of successful implementation in a business setting. These images collectively emphasize how integrating strong visuals can enhance storytelling, clarify ideas, and ultimately support our overall theme of effective communication strategies. So, as you review these images, think about how visual tools can elevate your own presentations and interactions. Let's take a moment to explore the benefits of a river. Rivers are truly vital to our environment and communities in many ways. First, they provide essential water resources for drinking, agriculture, and industry, supporting life and economic activities. Additionally, rivers help in maintaining biodiversity by creating diverse habitats for countless species. They also play a crucial role in the natural water cycle, helping to distribute water across regions through flow and evaporation. Moreover, rivers can offer recreational opportunities and scenic beauty, enriching our quality of life. Recognizing these benefits highlights the importance of preserving and responsibly managing our rivers, which connects directly to our overall theme of sustainability and environmental stewardship. Rivers play a vital role in our lives and the environment. They contain fresh water, which is absolutely essential for both humans and animals to survive. This fresh water is also crucial for agricultural activities, providing the necessary irrigation and helping crops grow abundantly. Additionally, rivers deposit alluvial soils that enrich the land, making it more fertile and productive. Beyond their practical uses, rivers serve as natural arteries of commerce. They facilitate transportation and trade, connecting different regions and supporting economic activities. The navigability of rivers makes them valuable for movement of goods and people. Near the shores, we find estuaries. These are unique zones where sweet freshwater from rivers mixes with the salty ocean water. These areas are incredibly biologically productive, supporting a diverse range of aquatic life, including many species of fish that thrive there. Furthermore, rivers are harnessed for generating hydroelectricity. This is a clean, renewable source of power that contributes significantly to our energy needs, highlighting how rivers benefit both our economy and our environment. In summary, rivers are truly life-giving resources, supporting ecosystems, agriculture, industry, and energy production, all of which tie into the broader theme of sustainable natural resource management.